So what if you could play VR games without a headset? What if you could play VR games with just a tablet and a phone? That was what I asked myself when I started working on an experiment I'm going to show you called Portal. If you could play VR games without wearing anything on your face, just using a tablet and a phone, really actually play them like they don't suck, that would change everything. That would mean that people who don't have a headset yet, don't want a headset, can't wear a headset, or just don't want to look like this. That's millions of people, by the way. That would mean millions more people could play your game. I mean, if all you need to get started with VR is a tablet and a phone, that would mean you could like show what you're doing to people. You could go to a conference or go to a demo and just like hand it to somebody and they could play it and you could see them playing it and then they could hand it back and tell you what they thought. I mean, that would be crazy. So the way Portal works is that it turns your tablet into a portal into the virtual world. You hold it like a clipboard like this, or if you want to get fancy, you can put something on the back that lets you hold it between your fingers like this, and you look down as you play. Your phone is your controller, so you can use an iPhone or an Android phone, and you install an app on it, and that turns it into a VR controller. Let me show you how it works. Alright, so here I am using Portal, and you can see I can look up, down, left, right, and I can even walk around to look into the virtual world. And if I look down at my phone, which is my controller, if I tap on the right side, I get my right controller. You can see it's responsive and tracking really well. And if I tap on the left side, I get my left controller. And I can switch between the two really easily. If I want to pick up objects, I grab the phone with my fingertips and click a button on the side. It feels just like picking something up. If I want to hold an object, I click with my fingertips, and that locks the grip, so I don't have to hold my finger there the whole time. Portal extends your reach in-game past where you can reach in the real world. This makes it easy to pick up objects on a far-off wall or on the ground without having to bend over or walk over to them. This is possible because we're not wearing a headset and I can move the camera to follow your hand. The volume control on the phone is the trigger, and if you move the phone behind the tablet, now you aim with the tablet. This aiming mode is really useful for targeting things like user interface elements on walls or on screens. So yeah, I got that working after a few weeks of just painstaking, low-level, just hardcore programming. Okay, pair programming. But I had to make sure it was actually good for playing games, so I ran it through the standard tests you do whenever you're building a new VR interaction paradigm. I opened a door, I read a book, I punched a bag, I grew some wheat, I harvested the wheat, I caught a fish, I wrote a block, I turned a gear, I pet a chicken, I shot some aliens, I got a bazooka from a deranged rabbit. So yeah, it worked. In the end, it made me think maybe we're thinking about VR completely wrong. Maybe it's not about taking over your whole visual field, but just about feeling like you're interacting with a virtual world. That's not where you are. And if you can get that through a tablet, maybe it means you could build a whole new device that really dials in the experience for people that don't want to wear something on their face. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. And because I couldn't help myself, I did add one more feature. It supports 3D glasses.